I love when you're somewhere and they're like, just so you know, these wings are like $22. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And they're like, okay. Do you guys know about NASA's new Artemis space shuttle mission?
Nope. Why'd you say it like that?
Thanks everybody for watching.
I thought NASA was like defunded or some shit.
It has been, but
NASA, bro.
they actually had funding the past couple of years, like 5 years ago, and they were able to scrap together enough to afford this new Artemis mission, which is the basically the first steps to get us back to the moon, for whatever the fuck reason.
No, yeah, why do we want to go back to the moon?
We want to go back to the moon so we can build there, so that when we launch missions to Mars, we can refuel on the moon.
Oh, so that's our chevron.
Wow. That's our Barstow.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's our Barstow.
Moon looks like Barstow.
We're gonna open a Peggy Sue's on fucking...
And put a Raising Cane's there, man.
Get some alien jerky up there.
Ooh.
I'm telling you, and there's enough, they think there's enough oil on the moon from dead dinosaurs that we could refill the rocket really quickly.
Wait. There's...
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Only, mainly Stegosauruses.
Oh.
Yeah. For some reason, Stegosauruses were on the moon. No,
What about Gasosaurus?
No, we're gonna use water. We're gonna use water.
Okay.
Why not?
And well, a mixture of different things on the moon.
So water's on the moon?
Water's on the moon.
Why not an electric shuttle?
I don't think it'll be...
I don't think you can plug it in. I mean, here's my question for you, I guess. How far can you take an electric vehicle on the planet Earth?
Well, it depends which one.
Yeah.
I think the most is only like 300 miles, 400 miles.
300.
You can't even go to Vegas without a charge, bro. You gotta go to the fucking. You gotta go to Mars with this shit. You think you can fucking plug it in and have an extension cord coming to Earth?
Sounds stupid.
Well, hey, if you could put a USB cable in someone's penis, I really feel like you can put an electrical cord on the moon.
You can put it in someone's penis, but then there's all kinds of problems that happen.
But can't they charge from your body though? I read somewhere that you could...
It does not charge from your body.
Oh, it does.
Unfortunately, it does not charge from your body. No.
Charge from a potato, though. You can do that from a potato, but that's it.
And that has nothing to do with Stegosauruses on the moon.
No, but like if the rocket was electrical, imagine like how dope it would be that there's no sound when the rocket launches.
That would be really nice for the people who live in Florida.
Yeah.
Or if the whole motherfucker is covered in solar panels, maybe. Yeah. The whole thing's just charging by itself.
And you get close to the sun?
Yeah. There wouldn't be sound in space anyway, though, right?
Well, but solar's really expensive. It takes like fucking forever to ROI.
And you gotta clean them, too.
Someone paid attention in science class.
I heard that space smells like burnt rubber.
It smells like burnt steak, apparently.
That's bad branding.
According to Mark Kelly, who was up there forever, yeah, he says it smells like burnt steak.
What does Buzz Aldrin say about the smell of space?
Buzz Aldrin said space is fake.
Yeah. He's like, what fucking space?
Fake.
He's like, we didn't go. Smells like a studio.
Himself in the face.
So what is this Artemis?
So the Artemis mission is about getting us back to the moon, but unfortunately, there has been a delay. And the guy who is in charge of moving this 130-foot long, 114-foot wide, many colossal tons space vehicle is pissed about it, because every time they delay anything, he has to move it all the way out the tarmac, and he has to move it back.
Oh,
so he's like, are you fucking kidding me?
But how many guys are they getting to move it back?
Well, he's in charge of it, right? So there's a whole operation to move it using a lot of different vehicles.
It's like Operation Domo Drop, but over and over.
And there's one NASA driver that's trying to fucking get it going. And they're like, push it faster!
Exactly. And the catalytic converter keeps getting stolen.
Wait, is it because like he's using day laborers and then the good ones always keep leaving?
That's what it is, yeah. They keep getting hired elsewhere.
Yeah.
Do you know if the super Asian Johnny Kim is part of this whole mission?
It says he's not.
Really?
Where's he? Is he doctoring right now or is he NASA-ing?
He's NASA. He's done doctoring.
Oh, the guy that does everything guy?
Yeah, he started an Instagram, so I followed him. He's always doing like the craziest shit.
What's the next thing he's gonna do?
So recently he's been flying like fucking in the ozone or some shit, like where it's like, so you have regular fighter jets, but I guess like when you master that, that's too pussy for you. Then you start flying where you're like not in outer space, but you're like still, you're above, I guess.
Like Top Gun 2?
They call it no, it's called Not Yet Space.
Okay, so not yet space. And this motherfucker's so hardcore, he had this fucking mask on, right?
He took it off?
No, and then he's, I guess like when you have this mask, it's like a low oxygen environment. He was like, oh, spaghetti and meatballs through a straw's not that bad. Because I guess like when
He's
you're up
eating
there,
it?
he has like space MREs or some shit. Because you're up there for so long. So he has like in his mask, there's a fucking tube that comes out, and there's a bag of fucking spaghetti and meatballs that he has to like.
How do you eat that through a pipe? Like a boba straw?
I don't know, but I guess he has
The
to.
meatball gets stuck, dude.
Yeah, he has to pee and shit on himself, or I don't know. Sometimes when you're really badass, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, like he's too good. Nobody else.
You're just doing
wants to
some
do that
the craziest shit that no one else wants.
But
to
I
do.
bet like till this day, the reason why he's still accomplishing shit is because he never got his full acceptance from his parents. And his mom, like every achievement that he has, she's like, well, are you in space yet? And he's like, oh, fuck, I'll be in space. He goes, did you break a record in space though? And he goes, oh, fuck it, I'll break up. I'll do it.
Did you argue a legal case in space though?
Yeah, and then so she keeps like pushing it, and then he's gotta fucking meet that new bar, dude.
Have you ever ate spaghetti through a straw before?
Yeah. Did you shit on yourself
Actually,
yet?
I like the idea that he's actually up in space and she's like, it doesn't matter because you didn't pass the bar, you're not a lawyer.
Yeah. That's how Koreans are brought up. So like when people go like, how you doing? Like I'm Korean. It could always be better. That's how we're brought up. It could always be better. Like mom, I got all A's. Well, you didn't get all A pluses. You know, so
What's above an A plus though? If I got all A pluses, what's next?
clearly because you're white, you don't know. You've never been there.
Yeah, I
It's
don't know.
A plus plus.
But that's a real thing.
110%.
Not for you know.
I have no hope of that. I know that. That's why I'm a fuckboy. That's why I'm dressed like a fuckboy. Understand?
But it's
popular.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's always like that. You know what's funny is you guys know LegalZoom.
Of course.
So one of the partners is founders is Korean.
That's what
So obviously he has parents, and then so the friends of his parents, there's no bragging. What can you possibly say? Their son is like, I don't know, probably like a billionaire or something close.
Gotta be.
What can you say? Oh, my son's a doctor and he made $1 million this year. Okay, cool. $1 million. So like they said that circle, there's no bragging because of that one.
So there's no bragging allowed?
it's not that it's allowed. It's like there's just no point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because you can't beat him.
If you're on the inside of these circles, because all the parents have to live for is just to brag about their kids.
Oh yeah.
Like, especially if they're rich parents, that's all they fucking have.
Because they have no accomplishments of their own.
Well, they did well, but everyone did well in their neighborhood. So now it's like, what are your kids doing? Did you do well at raising your kids?
Yeah.
So now it's all about that, and like they do like almost like little chess wars with each other about, well, my kid's doing this. Oh, my kid's doing this. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my kid's got this, and my kid. Oh, checkmate that. It's like fucking crazy.
Did you be like, but did you see my fucking tree? It's the biggest one on the block, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. See, that's what I would brag about.
I got the biggest goddamn mango tree on the whole street.
That to me is amazing. Like if you can have a fruit tree that successfully grows fruit year in year out.
Do you guys want to infiltrate these family groups so you can just sit there and fight with them?
Sometimes.
No.
Like, I would love to be like the parent group, the friend group of Johnny's parents.
Why?
Dude, because like you could just hear like the other parents like, oh yeah, my son just got his law degree.
Oh, his parents just dunk on everybody.
Yeah, no, yeah, but then
my
Johnny's
son's like orbiting the earth right now.
no, but like oh, my son got his law degree, and Johnny's parents are like, I knew he should have gotten his law
where
degree.
we fucked
Like
up?
they're still
Where we fucked
disappointed,
this up?
and I would just sit there and laugh. Like really,
My son's a space loser.
He failed the Navy SEALs and he failed being a doctor.
He had
Yeah.
to go to space because of that. There's nobody around.
I bet the next thing is like, but you're not a Supreme Court judge though. You're a lawyer, but not a fucking Supreme.
Yeah, but is there a wife in space? Are you gonna have kids out there?
It's always something. Exactly. It's,
They'll find an Achilles heel. They'll find something.
They're really good at that.
yeah, because people were like, Walter, why do you like young girls? Aside from the obvious reasons, when you take a young girl out for steak and lobster, she's like, oh my god, I've never had anything like this. But you take a girl in her 40s steak and lobster, like she's like, okay, I've been here before. Like you take her to a fancy restaurant, they know her name because she's been there every week. She's like, oh yeah, I come here all the time. It's like what's next? You have to take them to space. Like it's I've already been here too.
They're like the manager of that restaurant.
Yeah, it's like there's no impressing. And for men, as shallow and as like weak and weak-minded as we are, like we wanna impress a girl. Yeah. And if we can't impress her because she's already been there like 20 times, it's like
That's why I need them young enough where they think Disneyland's amazing.
Jeez.
Take him to DZ Discovery Zone.
like they're hyped. They're super hyped.
Yeah, they get fucking hyped on it.
Right, like like if you take her to Applebee's and she's like, oh my god, like I've only had like tater tots at Applebee's, but you're gonna get steak and lobster. You must really like.
She's like, we get to do the 2 for $40 deal?
yeah.
And
You're like the first guy that didn't take me to Wiener Schnitzel.
the waiter's like, sir, we're gonna need you to do a credit report. because we're not sure that you're going to be able to cover all this.
With his hands like this, I'm so sorry.
You realize that this is $82, right?
and you also got dessert too, so I'm not even gonna.
Dude, I love when you're somewhere and they're like, just so you know, these wings are like $22, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. And they're like, okay.
and then they do this, and then you wanted the extra ranch. So that's another $1.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna kill me when I come back with it.
That's Chipotle, dude. You know, before I add these avocados, they're extra charged.
Yeah, they start
That
like
also
flinching,
means
too.
they've had some nightmare customer that they got the PTSD and they want to like be preemptive about
And
it.
they're like, what? $1.50?
Do you guys remember Guppy Tea House? Yeah. So
Is it still around?
No, it's gone now.
There's one in Riverside too, right? UCR.
Oh, they're all gone. Yeah.
All gone.
Yeah. In one night, they just like all disappeared.
We don't want to be guppies. We're goldfish now.
They used to have these chicken wings that I guess they would take a long time, so people would always complain. So to remedy that, next to the price, they would write 15 minutes. So that way you knew that if you ordered this, it would take 15 minutes.
It's actually 45 minutes, but 15 minutes.
I mean, it really took 15 minutes. But what we would do is like, because if you order the wings, even if it says that, you go, oh, can I just get the wings? The waiter would always go, oh, you know that's gonna take 15 minutes, right? And you just go, yeah, I know that. So after a while, to save time, we would just go, I'll take the 15-minute wings, and then it would always catch them off guard. They would go, oh, the 15-minute wings will take
15 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's how I am
good
with
hack.
McDonald's because I know my order like crazy and I know what they're gonna ask.
Yeah.
And then I can tell they're on autopilot because I'll go whatever meal, and I always go, I'll take that large with Coke, extra ice. And then if they're on autopilot, okay, got it, sir. So what did you want to drink? Okay. Okay. I'm just sitting there like yes, because I know all the questions.
Catching someone's autopilot is pretty fucking funny, man.
Dude, I just give up at this point with fast food and getting my drink because I go there just to get like a Diet Coke with no ice. I don't get food. I don't get it. I'm just like, can I get a Diet Coke, no ice? And then they always give me ice, and I just don't care anymore. I just give up. I just need to drink. I just need to drink Diet Coke with ice, and that's what God is telling me. That's what the sun god, wants me to do. That's what Zeus wants me to do. That's what everyone wants me to do. I'm broken now. I give up on it, dude. It's over.
How come you don't like ice?
It just waters it down, and it's not the deal.